It's Carolina Week, episode 1, with Uncle Bulkow. I know, we haven't done this before. So, anyways, I decided that, you know what? I'm going to dedicate a whole week to hot sauces made in the Carolinas. North Kakalaki, throw your hands up. How's it go? Take your shirt off, twirl it around like a helicopter.
North Carolina. Down your head like a helicopter.
Yeah, there you go. So that was before my time as a North Carolinian. I was a New Yorker back then, but I do know the tune somewhat. Forgive me. So anyways, some of these sauces I've never reviewed before. There are going to be some Carolina sausage makers that I don't have one of their sauces. I just got done reviewing a bunch of them, so but I got some new ones and I got some classics. So this is a sauce that I never got to review before. I'm on a completely empty stomach. This is like deja vu. This is Chocolate Plague from PuckerButt Pepper Company. And I got some breakfast crunch wraps here. And with this sauce, I actually brought it to work. Me and Mrs. Bokow had a little bit.
That reminds me when I used to eat empanadas for breakfast.
Yeah, I brought the bottle to work. It was about half, 3/4 full. I don't know. Well, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, this was what caused Mrs. Bokow's first ever cat cramps and mine. So I brought it to work. Yes, the Chocolate Plague. So I brought it to work. Now, I did have a high tolerance back then. I was eating super hots every day. And I had sour cream on this big beef burrito. There was no carbs in that thing. I didn't have any rice in there, beans. No, there's nothing. And I ate it just fine. All of a sudden, bam, cat cramps happened. And they were terrible for like 4 hours. And I didn't know how to handle them. So I got some breakfast crunch wraps. I am going to go light because I know how hot this is. And I just woke up and I have nothing.
Does that mean inside is a taco?
Huh?
This is a crunch wrap. Does that mean the inside is a taco?
Oh, wow. It's hot. It's good.
You want me to make you some empanadas for your review tomorrow?
Heck yeah. Woo! I've been getting burned off of sauces, guys, ever since my tolerance dropped completely off the face of the earth. So yeah. Wow, that's good. So this sauce has zero fillers in it. It's just peppers and a little bit of vinegar. And some people don't like sauces like that. They want garlic and spices, herbs. Some people like sweetness. Me, I like savory sauces the most. And I absolutely love sauces that are just pepper. It's just my personal preference. If you're not one of those people, then don't bash me. So I'm putting nice little drops on here.
Do any of your sauces have just pepper? I don't think so.
The fermented ones have onion and garlic in them.
I like your sauces better.
I mean, well, yeah, my sauces are different than a lot of people's.
I do like the just pepper ones too.
Yeah.
Those are my second favorite.
It's hard to compare them to anything else, because there's not that many people that make stuff like this. That's just, there's not even salt in it.
You should do You should do one.
It's hot.
Just yellow pods. You should do one with nothing else except yellow pods.
So, you would not believe, the taste of this is phenomenal. and you'd not believe that this is chocolate pods. I think it's chocolate blue, Liz, but or maybe chocolate pod mix, but this is all chocolate pods. And
when I tried it the first time, I thought it was gonna be chocolate because I didn't know anything about peppers.
Yeah, we were newbies, kind of. I mean, when it came to that, I did. I knew about peppers a little bit. She didn't know. I don't think you even had any. Yeah, you had chocolate pods. She only had chocolate ghosts before we tried this. Those ain't bad at all. We got some freeze dried ones, chocolate ghosts right here. See that big bad
Looks
boy?
so pretty.
Mrs. Bookhouse gonna eat one or two of them in the next couple nights. So if you tasted this and you never had it before, if it was a blind taste test, but you've had Ed Curry's other sauces like the Reaper Squeezins and the Gator, you would know that this is an Ed Curry sauce. That smooth consistency, that pepper forward flavor. It doesn't need salt, like the umami comes from the peppers type thing. You know, Ed has mastered the technique of
all the vegetables have salt.
Yeah, making that mash and that sauce. I mean, he's got that down to a science. You know, and he makes a bunch of sauce, but these all were supposed to be the chili head line. And I mean, I think the Gator sauce, the extra hot Gator.
Peppers are a fruit, aren't they? They're not a vegetable.
I think those are
fruit
still.
Has salt too.
They're still in my. That's still in one of my in the category of one of my favorite sauces. So and this is up there too. This is really, really good. I'm burning right now. Pretty darn good, but I wanted to revisit this sauce as the first on our first installment of Carolina Week. Because it was the first sauce or first time I ever had cap cramps. Sometime around then I got minor ones. I started getting a cold chill, drink some milk or something. I was at work, I had no relief at all. And so this was a rough day for me. And Mrs. Bulkow too, we went down to PuckerButt and she was tasting all these sauces and this was one of them, and I think this is the one that pushed her over the limit.
I didn't have anything to eat that day.
Empty stomach.
Except for a handful of freeze-dried raspberries.
Which she puked the
blackberry.
She puked up blood.
I didn't realize that I hadn't ate when I started eating. I knew I should eat, but I just didn't think about it. I didn't realize I hadn't.
If you've never had any of these straight pepper sauces, and you're a chili lover, go to PuckerButt and order some and give them a try. Completely different. I think the Apollo is made the same way. The hot one's Apollo. The extra mean green, extra hot, that's another one that is a scorcher. And the flavor of it is phenomenal. The extra mean green reminds me of the Gator quite a bit. But this one does have a different, of course it's different peppers. So it does have a little different taste than the Gator and the Reaper Squeezins. And I love it, man. Yeah, so it's been almost 2 years. It's been over a year and a half since I had this sauce. Would I recommend it? Highly. Wow, that is a good one. Someone that's looking for heat and flavor. Somebody that's on a low sodium diet, a zero carb diet, keto, Atkins, South Beach. Does South Beach even exist anymore? Whatever the case may be.
I don't agree with low carb diets too much.
And it has zero sugar in it. And it has no salt in it. Straight pepper, man, pepper. And so, like I said, there's people in the pepper community, not to be confused with the imitation cheese slice community, nor the mayo community, nor the Miracle Whip community, but the pepper community.
Are there any other food communities?
No, I don't think so. We're just dumb being, just we're trying to create community around peppers. But anyways, no.
That is weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. I had somebody say it the other day. Somebody said something about the pepper community, and somebody commented that was not in it or didn't know. Someone commented, "Pepper community? What does that mean?"
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to me that all my posts are pepper, and we look weird.
Listen, I would not even say them words for like 6 months to a year, and then I just conformed and started saying it. So I understand what people mean.
Yeah,
I am an active member of the pepper
bizarre.
community.
Can you imagine if you ran across like the banana community?
Yes, it's the non-GMO apple community. I don't think there's another food. I honestly don't. That there's a community, And so, anyways, here we are.
There should be a hell of a community for me.
What was my point? I lost track. What was I saying? What led me into community that made me go down that?
Anymore.
What did I say?
I don't know. Sorry.
Guys, it's early in the morning here at the Bull Cow
I
House.
said not to be. You said something about the peppermint community, not to be confused with the cheese slice community and Miracle Whip community or something.
There we go. So anyway, I lost my train of thought. But this is an excellent sauce. If you have not had, like I said, if you've not had these kind of sauces, but you're a pepper lover, if you are a somebody that likes heat, no salt, no spices, but there are people in the pepper community.
And if you just like that pepper forward
that like a lot of stuff in their sauces. I'll be honest, I'm more of a simplistic guy. I don't like fruit added to fermented sauces. Fruit sauces I like separate. I like them to be a dessert sauce and sweet. It's my personal preference.
The good thing about these sauces is that you can put them on anything. They're not like food specific. When you add garlic or different things, there's only certain types of foods that you should put that on.
That's true. Yeah, if you wanted to take this and put it in something that was sweet and savory, you could get away with it. If you wanted to use this as an additive, so to all you people that maybe can't handle this kind of heat, you could use this to add to something.
That's the kind of, I don't eat meat. That's the kind of sauce that I would want on like a steak. I don't eat steak sauce when I did eat meat.
Oh yeah, this is killer on steak. Mix this with some sour cream. To make a dipping sauce for like quesadillas or something. Wow. This is lighting me up right now. So guys, we're going to get off of here. The first sauce of Carolina week. I'll be doing more Carolina sauces. I've done a lot so far. I support local. You'll see more happening after that. But I just want to do a themed week. Scoville Unit does Week of the Bull Cow, where he does all Uncle Bull Cow sauces. So I was like, let me do a Carolina week. PuckerButt Pepper Company, Chocolate Plague, get you some.